Preparation is the key to interview success. Let's have a look at some common mistakes.
Hey Noam!
Hey Jane.
How's it going?
Well, I just had an interview.
Oh, how did that go?
Not well. But you're a recruiter, maybe you can give me some feedback?
Sure, why not? Why don't you have a seat?
Sure.
Maybe you want to tell me how the interview went exactly?
Well, I know I can do the job, but I just felt awkward, and when I left the company, I knew they weren't sure about me.
Well, why don't we do this? Let's go through it step by step on what happened in the interview, and maybe I can give you some pointers on how you could improve the next time.
That would be great. Hello?
Hi Norm, take a seat please. How are you feeling? Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Noam, and I'm a business development manager. I have a business degree, and I've been doing the same job for 5 years. My hobbies are traveling and keeping fit. I come from a large family in Chiang Mai. I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't done many interviews recently. Is this what you want to know?
Okay, don't worry. Tell me a bit about your positives. Why would we want to employ you?
Well, I think I get on with people. No one's complained about me so far, and I believe that I fit the job specification advertised.
What about weaknesses?
That's a good question. I can't really say, to be honest. I'd have to think about that.
In your current job, what would you like to change?
Well, I would like a new challenge. I've been there for quite a while, and it's time to do something new.
I see.
Could I just ask about the benefits package you have?
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, my current job is 80,000 baht, and I'm looking for a higher salary than that.
Now, I would really recommend you to know your positives and negatives before going into the interview. Because remember, this is time for you to really shine and tell the employer why he should employ you, what makes you stand out. For example, for last year, did you hit any targets? And as for the weaknesses, I would say maybe talk about something that you have worked on and actually have improved upon. And it should be about you, what you could do to bring benefits to the company. That would be what they would be more interested in. Maybe you want to say something like, I'm more interested in working for a company that I know I can grow with, and I'm more interested in career path opportunities.
Right, okay, I've got it. I'm a bit worried about sounding arrogant if I tell them everything I've achieved, but I've got to sell myself, and don't focus on the salary benefits so early on.
Is there anything outside of your work life that would affect your ability to do the job or complete an urgent project?
I usually leave time around 5:30 p.m. as I'm able to complete all my work in the allocated time frame.
Now, every company has a deadline that needs to be met, and all they want to know is that they can absolutely count on you. Now, so for a better phrase, I would actually say, I can always reschedule my personal life to fit whatever needs to get done, and give them a couple of examples of what you've done in your previous jobs. Now, just remember that employers are looking for evidence that you will actually go the extra mile.
Right. Got it.
So, what do you think?
Well, I can see I have some work to do.
Well, the interview really begins when you first step into the door. Now, can you imagine yourself well prepared, done your research, and ready for action? What you can also do is take some notes and bring it to the interview. The interviewer would be so impressed.
Oh, yes, I see that now.
Yeah, and don't forget that the first 60 seconds of the interview is always critical, as it sets the mood and tone for the whole interview. So make sure to why, or firmly shake the hand of the interviewer. Shall we try that again?
Sure.
Good morning, Norm.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. And how are you?
Very well, thank you. Please take a seat. So can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, in the last 5 years, I've managed all the business accounts for Benadryl Enterprises, which involves day-to-day management of the team.
Okay.
I also do troubleshooting and make sure the technical divisions are all on track, and I meet my boss once a week.
Okay. So what about positives? Why would we want to employ you?
Well, my positive, the real positive that I have is my can-do attitude. I receive praise from my boss, and for transforming such a moderately successful team to such an incredibly successful team. And I've received the Best Team Award, in fact, for my amazing work. He even mentions that on my LinkedIn profile.
That sounds impressive.
Thank you.
See?
Yeah, not arrogant at all.
That's right. And by letting them know that you've been recognized, proves that you're being truthful. Now let's move on.
So can you describe to me your biggest weakness?
Well, sometimes I get frustrated with my team, but I realise now that I need to motivate them to move them forward. I'm actually changing that frustration from a negative to a positive.
Okay, and supposing you are the right man, what are you looking for?
The opportunity to progress. That's a lot more important to me than just money. Right now I'm on 80,000 baht a month with a bonus at the end of the year.
Okay, so thank you for coming in. Do you have any other questions?
Well, I'm really interested in your company and in this position. What's the next step?
Okay, well firstly, thank you very much for your interest. The next step for me is to contact the regional director and hopefully set up a second interview for you.
Well, that would be great.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you, Noel.
You too.
We'll be in touch.
Take care.
You really nailed it on that last one. You see, if the interviewer asks you for salary at the end, that means he's really keen on you. He might need time to think about the best offer for you. And if he's working with a recruiter, they'll want to put something nice that would attract you as well. Now remember, this is a two-way street, so if you can impress them, they would definitely want to impress you back.
Well, Jane, thanks. That's been really helpful.
You're very welcome, and good luck with the next interview.
My name is Richard Malpelli. I'm General Manager at Parker Bridge Recruitment. If you need any further assistance, please contact us at Parker Bridge in Bangkok. Good luck with your search.